And networking is really leveraging the people you know to meet the people you don't. Now, I'm going to emphasize something throughout this whole meeting because I want it to drill into you that networking is not about going to a connections meeting. It's not about going to a BNI. It's not about going to a Christian Business Partners. It's not about going to an AMP Spirit. That is not networking. Networking is when you meet somebody new, period. When you're sitting down with someone you have not met before, then you're networking. So everything I'm going to talk to you about is how to get to that person you don't know, you haven't met yet. The best thing you could do is be sitting in a Starbucks or a Panera looking for that person you're supposed to meet, but you don't know who it is. You're kind of like, is that the person that kind of looks like his picture? Are you Dave? Yeah, sometimes you get a no, and that's fine. But that's what you want because that's new territory, okay? You can belong to all these networking groups like I did. When I was network, I was gung-ho on it, and I belonged to a bunch of different networks. But I found, like you found probably, there's a lot of the same people in all those meetings. 80% of them are about the same. When you go into a networking meeting, how many people here want new clients? You want to walk away with new business, right? That's why we go to networking meetings. So how many people go to networking meetings to buy something? You're like, you know what? I need insurance. I need to find a stockbroker. I need to find that. So I go to a networking meeting to find those things. Raise your hand if you go shopping at network meetings. Okay, so there's our problem. We have a lot of sellers in the room and we have no buyers in the room. How do we work together to make this happen? When I started networking, it felt like a singles bar. It felt like I'm a guy walking into a singles bar and it's all guys. Thinking, well, this isn't really what I'm looking for. But there's only one side of the table there. Now I want you to remember that analogy and how you think it's funny now, but I want you to think about this soon. It also became a business card collision thing where everybody wants the card, but no one wants to take a card. You've had that experience. Your experience is you hand them a card, you throw up all over them, as Kathy would say, you show up and throw up all over them. And you tell them everything you do because it's the most interesting thing to you. And that's exactly what I did. And when you're talking with someone, you can tell that they're not really listening, that they're just waiting to talk. They look very similar, but when you're done talking, they don't ask you anything about what you just said. They just start talking about themselves. So there's an inherent problem there.